Welcome to the scorecard. In God we trust, all others must bring data. That is a famous quote that I feel like really reflects why your business needs to use a scorecard. So this was a document that we had an admin fill in every single week, and we've created a template for you that I'm going to open up right now. All right, here we go. So this is what a basic scorecard will look like for your business. On the left here, we have the departments of what you're going to be measuring, and then 3 or 4 key metrics for that department that make sure that your business is headed in the right direction. So you'll have 4 metrics for financials, marketing, sales, customer success, product engineering, whatever else you might have in your business. It might be the product sales, advertising spend, etc. So you link to the source here. You can create a Loom video that's really easy, so an admin that's very cheap can go and fill this out for you, and you can go through it with your team every single week, and you review it once a week. And then you have your January goals, like if you set good OKRs, then you'll have your February goals and your March goals. You'll have your Q1 goals. You can basically work backwards and reverse engineer from what your annual goals are. And this document was something that became my Bible, and I'm going to share something with you that is fairly confidential. And I don't want you to go and share it, but you can ask me questions about it. I want to be fully transparent with you all, but it's made me tens of millions of dollars. And I only have a 15-minute meeting once a week to review a scorecard with a team for a business, like I said, that's made tens of millions of dollars. It nets $1 million in profit every single year. And the only thing that I really do with it is look at the scorecard and talk with the people who are responsible for it once a week for 15 minutes. So this is a template that you guys can go in the comments below and download. Now I'm going to run into my US Realty records. Every single week, one of my employees runs us through a 5 to 10 minute meeting. Takes 15 minutes in total. 5 minutes of it is just catching up. We have our advertising spend, how many clicks we got, what was our cost per acquisition, what was our conversion rate, what were our initial sales, what were our one-time gross revenue, subscription revenue, total gross revenue. That's once a week. We make 116 grand here. What's our net revenue, customer support, and chargebacks? That's it. We have literally been running this business since 2014, and this goes all the way back through it all. This is a machine. So again, we've created a template for you. I'll quickly go through what we used for data nerds. We had new MRR, total ARR, net volume, pay-go revenue, marketing, visitors, ad spend, leads, marketing qualified leads, cost per lead, sales, new deals created, new customers, customer success, upgrade revenue. All this is really straightforward, right? So you're going to customize this document to your business. And I want to share one more thing with you, just nerdy me. I actually have created a scorecard for myself personally on my finances and businesses and real estate that I own. This is my personal P&L, but every single month, I do it on a monthly basis. I don't need to do it on a weekly basis, but I go through every single line item of my expenses to see where I'm spending my money. I also am tracking my net worth and my own personal balance sheet in it, in my Airbnb that I have in Tulum. I hope you come and stay there sometime and visit me in beautiful Mexico. But I use this for so many different things in my life, and having a scorecard just allows me, again, to keep the pulse on everything. I get to set what I want to achieve every single year, and then I can just reverse engineer it, work backwards for what I need to get to every single month. Am I high? Am I low? Did I spend too much? Did I spend a little less? Can I save more money? Can I buy more crypto? What can I do with it? And so I use this not only for my personal balance sheet, I use it for the data nerds businesses, US Realty records. I use it for my rental properties. Even for just my properties that I own and the expenses, I look at how much I spend on them every single month because I don't ever want to go broke. The number one rule from Warren Buffett, don't lose your money. What's the second rule? Read the first rule again. So this is something that's so important in your business, and we wanted to create a template and share it with you. But as a fundamental from day one of your business, you really should have yourself a scorecard. So thanks for tuning in. Let's move right on to the next one.